DCNS are France's sovereign provider of submarines and Europe's unparalleled leader in naval defence. The short-fin Barracuda Block 1A, designed specifically for the Royal Australian Navy, is the world's most advanced conventionally powered submarine. Cutting-edge technology direct from France's nuclear submarine program pushes the submarine's stealth capabilities into a new realm. Pump jet propulsion replaces obsolete propeller technology. Hydroplanes can retract to reduce drag and noise. The short-fin Barracuda will field the most powerful sonar ever produced for a conventional submarine. As new technology is developed between France, Australia and the United States, upgrades are easily made via quick access tech insert hatches. In adopting this technology, Australia will join an elite club which includes only the United Kingdom, United States of America and France. Australia and France have enjoyed a close friendship across many generations. The short-fin Barracuda Block 1A marches that friendship well into the future.
That it will be all Australian people here and few French, instead of the contrary, even being a lot belonging to DCNS and its partners. Our vision, the creation of a virtuous...
to members of the Parliament and the local government here in Cherbourg, to Admiral Johnson and to Admiral Kirko. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here, to be part of this building of this relationship
that we have with DCNS to build 12 future submarines. That property back to DCNS. It's been used politically. I think that's very, very unfortunate. But we have, as I said, the security.
Naval Group is taking part because I said if we're going to win this bid, we race Sydney to Hobart together. And that's why now I have to take my word, and we are doing it. This is exactly the message we want to put forward, that Australians and French, Aussies and Froggies can really do difficult things together. A mix of Naval Group employees from Adelaide or from Paris and Cherbourg and Brest, but also from the Australian Navy. And that makes, I think, a real good team, and this is a good signal of partnership with the Australian Navy on the long term.
It's a great opportunity to meet the Australian members from the Naval Group Australia. What I've learned about the importance of teamwork on boats has really been the importance of communication. This is the most important, especially when we work with French and English speakers.
With respect to teamwork, what I have found is that you need many tools in your toolbox. You can't have all hammers, you can't have all spanners. You've got to bring lots of different experiences and skill sets to the table. We've all got a role to play, and when it comes together, it works best.
They are really professional sailors, and I'm learning a lot with those people, and that's very exciting.
Well, you know, it's 26th of December. The nerves do start to mount before the great race, the Sydney Hobart Yacht Race. I'm really excited about being on line one against some of the best yachtsmen in the world. And yeah, looking forward to just getting out the heads and heading south.
You discover that you don't need only to speak English, you need to understand a bit Australian slang.
Royal Australian Navy is about to go through a significant period of recapitalisation and sustainment of those capital assets. We just simply can't do it by ourselves. We need the best defence industry we can, and we need to have close relationships and true trust. And I've got no doubt that we will build a fantastic capability which Australia needs. That's why Naval Group has been chosen as our design partner for the future submarine.
For me, the best bit will be arriving. I've got my family and friends all waiting for me. They'll be out on boats cheering us on.
It was an incredibly emotional finish. With our group of newbies that came together and worked so hard to achieve the result they did, and then to have a match race in the last quarter of a mile with the Chinese team and finally pit them at the post with everyone on deck. Yeah, incredibly emotional.
In taking part in the submarine program is putting my company, Naval Group, in the next 50 years of partnership with Australia. For me, it's a fantastic strategic achievement.
Naval Group is Australia's international design and build partner for the future submarine program. But our involvement in this $50 billion project amounts to more than just the design and construction of 12 regionally superior submarines for the Royal Australian Navy. We'll also bolster local industry, create thousands of jobs and transfer world-class technology, knowledge and expertise to Australia. Australia's future submarines, designed specifically for the Royal Australian Navy, will be the world's most advanced conventionally powered submarine. Cutting-edge technology direct from France's nuclear submarine program will push the submarine's stealth capabilities into a new realm. Pump jet propulsion will replace obsolete propeller technology. Hydroplanes will retract to reduce drag and noise. Australia's future submarines will field the most powerful sonar ever produced for a conventional submarine. As new technology is developed between France, Australia and the United States, upgrades will be easily made via quick access tech insert hatches. In adopting this technology, Australia will join an elite club which includes only the United Kingdom, the United States of America and France. The future submarines is just the start of our long-term commitment to Australia, building strong relationships with local suppliers and continuing the tradition of nearly a century of cooperation between Australia and France.
It's a $90 billion commitment to build in total 54 new naval vessels and grow a strong, sustainable and sovereign Australian naval shipbuilding industry. This is a very audacious plan. This is what vision looks like. The number of shipbuilding programs we are launching is beyond what just about any other country, including the United States, has done since the Second World War.
As we embark on this long journey together, I can only say to us all, fair winds and long live the Australian-French partnership.
With their inherent stealth, long-range endurance and formidable striking power, the attack-class submarines are a key part of our Navy's future.
Part of a $200 billion commitment to getting our spending on the military to 2% of GDP by 2020, a year earlier than we promised, and delivering capability. And fundamentally, we are changing our strategic industrial base by investing here in Australia.
This is the deal of the century. This is a partnership for century.
This is the first of the contracts to be signed under the Strategic Partnering Agreement. It means by early 2021 the work will have been done to design the attack class, which is of course based on the Barracuda. It marks the fact that we're just continuing with this project to do all the things to put in place the building blocks for a very successful submarine project. A lot of people have to come together to make these things work, and then when they happen, it's nice to say congratulations and thank you. This is the first of what will be many contracts over the coming few years, over one of the most important projects in Australia's history. One day you'll all look back and think you were right at the beginning of what was a historic and important remaking of our strategic industrial base in Australia. Not just the capability it'll give the Navy, but the capability it gives our defence industry.